Hi there. Still working on the warehouse scene here, the exterior warehouse area. What I want to do right now is work on this doorknob and put it on the door. We can see I've got, if we turn on Eevee here, I've got a sunlight in. I can maybe bring that up a little bit more. Let's, there we go. See it a little better. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. I'm trying to clean up the textures for this guy over here. Um, let's work on that door. I think what I'd like is this kind of thing right here. So maybe I'll just select this edge right here and I'll pop the cursor to it and create, well, what do we want to create? I think probably a cylinder, I think. And maybe take that down to 24. Maybe change this to a triangle fan, and then I want to spin it around the y-axis, and let's scale this down. And what I'm going to do is duplicate it and then connect the two cylinders. So let's move this out here, and I better hide some things. So hide all of that, hide the ground, hide the sun. So let's see what we can do with this. I think I'll just take these faces and get rid of those and scale it down. I'll go ahead and move this out to the main scene collection here. There it is. And let's hide that building too for now. All right. So what I'm going to do is, well, I can do a couple things. I could duplicate it and then cut it, or actually what I could do is just select this edge here, cut it or split it, grab this, move it down, and then bridge edge loops, and then we've got this thing here. So let's grab that edge and this edge, bridge edge loops. There we go. So there's that piece. I feel like it's a little bit taller. Actually, instead of doing that, what I better do is just grab these up here, let's say, and just pull them up like that. So that looks a little bit better. Okay. So we've got that piece. This thing. I'm not going to do every little detail in there. I just need to get something in there that kind of looks like that. Let's snap the cursor to it, and let's create a new cylinder. Yeah, well, let's take it down to 16, and then, oh, you know what I did? Looks like I created it in a hidden group. So let's see if I can find it. Where did it go? All right. I'll create another one. It's in there somewhere. I'll get, when we bring everything back, we'll be able to see it. See, there it is. So let me get it out of there. I'm still getting used to the whole scene collection thing. I kind of wish that when you created something, it wouldn't automatically pop it into one of those groups, but that's okay. Let me, I don't need, once again, I don't need these faces on the back. Okay. Now, how big should that be? Well, bigger. Let's, something like that. Okay. Now, it looks like it angles in, so I'm going to grab these. Let's scale them in a bit. Push them in. Oh, let's grab that guy. There we go. Let's move them in a bit. Then what let's do... Now let's select these faces here. And I think I just want to extrude in. Nope. Let's do that. Let's try that again. I want to inset in like this. Then extrude in. Inset. Bring it back out. Scale it in a smidge. And do I care about this? Do I really care? It's going to be so small in the scene. I don't think I care about it. All right, and we need a doorknob. How to do the doorknob? Should I use a sphere? I could try that, I guess. Let's give it a try. I'll select this and move the cursor to it. And let's create a sphere, a UV sphere, and that's very big. Let's try 16 and 8 maybe. 0.2, let's really shrink it down. Let's turn it in the y-axis. And I think all I really need to do is grab these guys back here. Grab these guys, delete them, then grab that edge and scale it or extrude it back. But before I do that, let me, looks like it's, oh, no, SX, here we go. Looks like it's more like that, you know? Let's scale it down. Looks like it's slightly bigger than the lock. Maybe like that. Okay. And then let's grab this. We can go ahead and just, let's just extrude this back. Like so. Bring that back into here. And then let's join it all together. And let's smooth it. And let's turn that on. There we go. There we go. Looking good. I will take this edge and move the cursor to it and then move that object origin to that so we can scale and everything from that point. Let's bring that building back. See how we're doing here. Is that even close? Feels a little too big. Yeah. I kind of buy that. You know? Yeah. Is it, I feel like it should come up just a bit, like that. Yeah, okay. Doorknob. Let's go ahead and add it to the building. And then what I want to do is, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to add vertex colors to that, to the trim around the windows, and then also we need to do that doorknob. But also we need to UV map it, don't we? Can't forget about that. Let's see, how do we want to UV map this? Probably select that edge. And, well, let's just try that. Let's see how that works. And then that should be okay. Mark seam. Let's go back to our UV editing here. And let's select this. There we go. and this, and this, and let's UV map this. There we go. Of that. Okay, so that's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And that's what I'm looking for here. Not terrible. High standards, right? All right, I'm going to put this, where's our door? Well, there's our door frame. We can move it right into here. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay, so we've got that. So this needs a vertex color, and the trim needs a vertex color. So let's work on that. Let's select all of this and go back. Oh, well, okay, there we go. Select all of that and go back to vertex paint. And what do we have here? What did I last use this for? Do we have, I don't know, did I already use that brown? I feel like I better do something new just in case there's a new color or if I've already used it. So, doesn't look like I have something like that. Let's try that. Okay. Now these guys. Let's tab back into edit mode. And if I select that, yeah, so, okay, here's what I can do. I'm going to select each one of these, and then I'm going to shift select each of these faces like that. And then let's tab back into vertex paint. Let's find ourselves a new color. Oh, I didn't add that to my palette. Let me do that. About this, I don't think we have a color quite like that. Let's do that. And then these guys over here. Can I do this with, well, I'll go back to edit mode here. Select all of these guys. Deselect the face in the middle. And we're still on that color. Okay. Right? I think that's right. Did I get those? It's really hard to tell if I got that. It doesn't really look like I did. Shift K. There we go. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, I got that. And I got that. Okay. So we've got the doorknob and the window trim. I think what I need to do is open up Substance Painter and make smart materials out of those groups that I'd created so that I can bring this in, because this is a new UV layout. So I've added that doorknob to the UVs. And so anytime you change the UVs, that's going to change what you do in here. So let me open, here it is, I believe. Okay, so there it is. This is still without the doorknob and everything. So now let's create our smart materials from all of this, or our one smart material. So I'm going to create a group here, and this I'm going to call ZZ underscore warehouse, warehouse 2, so that it'll drop to the bottom of the group in the smart materials. I'm going to select all of these, drag them into here, and then let's create a smart material. And I think here it is, ZZ Warehouse 2. So that'll be what we drag on to the new object we're about to bring in, right? Now, I'm not a big fan of this. Look at that. That's just plain ugly. And even though this is going to be very small on the scene and we're probably not going to see up there, and it's going to be in the nighttime, all that. I still think that's probably not a good idea. Okay. Well, it's good that we see it now. Let's go back over here and let's figure out what the deal is there. I guess it's because we've got this angle here. And should I split that out? Would that help? Okay, let's go take a look at it. So I'm going to select this. Oh, that's it right there. That's why you've got that turn in it right there. And where's this one? Same thing. All right, so what if I just, did it the old-fashioned way and just straightened these out? I mean, I could go through and re-UV it and redo this and that, but in the end, this is what I'm trying to get at, right? Like that? Yeah, right? Let's try this one here. I mean, honestly, that may just be the easiest way to take care of this. Sometimes you just gotta drag UVs around, and I remember. Here I go. Here goes the old guy speech. I remember when there weren't so many wonderful tools for UV mapping your objects, and sometimes you just, well, not sometimes, a lot of times you just had to do this, All right, so let's hope that helps. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. Back to here. Now, with that new UV map, with all those changes, we need to export this again. So, we're going to go to File, Export, FBX. And where do I want to put this? I want to put it, so here's building 2, number 1. This is building 2, number 2. Oh, gotta choose selected objects and export. Okay, let's take a look now. Let's begin again. Let's create a new one here in Substance Painter. Grab that version 2. All right, here it is. Let's bake. And I'm going to put it at 2048. That's just kind of what my default resolution is in this animation currently. Unless there's going to be, extreme close-ups or anything. Okay. So there it is. There's the doorknob. And okay, so let's now bring back our smart material. Here it is, ZZ Warehouse 2. Bring it over here, drop it, and come on, work. Woo! All right, well, you know what, but look at all this. Oh, man, because I pulled that around, all of that is ugly. Ah, dang it. All right. You'd think I'd know better than that. All right. So what I'm going to do instead is re-UV map this. Well, you know what I could do? I could come through here and I could undo this. Let's do that. See if I can go back far enough. Is that as far as I can go? Yeah, that's as far back as I can go. Okay, so I'm going to have to redo that. Why did it pull the front, I wonder? Oh, because I had that selected, I bet. Yeah, see, it pulled these down here. Oh, that wasn't very smart. See, I had this turned on so that when I pulled these and these, it pulled these two. And I know better than that. Let's move this back. I'm just going to try and move these back into some semblance of, because I think this is what's smearing that. So now I could come back and adjust those the way I should have here. All right. So now with this, so now if I move this, it won't move those others, hopefully. Right? Because my sync selection isn't on. There we go. So don't do that. Learn from my mistakes. Consider it a a public service. There we go. All right. So there's that one. Now if we go back down here, you can see I'm not rearranging those because we don't have sync on. So that should help that. Okay, what's the other one we want to do? Here? There it is. Oh, well, that one's good because I wasn't able to undo far enough, right? Okay. Yeah, let's try this. All right. See? You can always find a better way. Oh. All right, there's version 3. Let's go back to Substance Painter and try this again. New. Select. 3. Okay. Discard that. Yes, please. Well, let's try this again. Let's go ahead and bake. 2048. Come on now. Where'd my... I lost my drink. All right. Now, let's try and just drag this on and see if it's going to work. There we go. A lot better. And these are a lot better as well. Good. These I don't care about. These aren't going to be seen. I can guarantee you that. But if you're looking up at it from this angle, those will be seen. And I want to make sure those are okay. So let's, what? What happened here? Where did that come from? Onto the door. Are there any other problems here before I go back to Blender? Are there any other problems? Why is that happening? All right, let's go back and take a look. Where is that door? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's because, once again, when I moved that around when it had select on, man, you know? Oh, you do one thing and it screws up 20 other things. Let me move that out. Okay. And let's fix this. Man, you know, when you think you're just going to do one simple little fix and you're going to get away with it, and then it comes back to, you know. All right, I think that's it. All right, let's try again. We're going to export it. This is going to be version 4. I'm going to try this again. Version 3. Discard. All right. So we're getting pretty good at this. Oh, look, I got that there. I can see that there, right there. Okay. What is that? Is there anything else that's screwed up on this from that one little thing I did? Oh. Let's come back over here and take a look. Okay. These all look okay. Those look okay. Well, I don't really see a problem. These over here? Yeah, I don't really see a problem per se. I mean, I could re-UV them, I guess, and we could test that out. And it's that center one right here. Wonder what the deal is. Why is it doing that? Why didn't it... Let's go back to Vertex Paint and see if there's anything wrong with it there. No? Well, I don't really know, honestly, why that's doing that. Well, let's continue and see what happens. I'm curious as to what happens if we put everything on here. You know? Have I already baked it? I think so. It's the same thing we were having problems with over here and the same thing over here. So, I really screwed that up, didn't I? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I really should just re-UV map the whole damn thing, but I really don't want to do it. For those two things, for the door and, well, okay, so if we go back to Vertex Paint, it's like it's not seeing that. Well, dang it. That's too bad. All right. It is looking pretty good except for those two pieces, that right there and that right there. And I think what I'm going to have to do is probably re-UV map the thing because I don't want to have that again. Well, and I'd have to redo all the Vertex Paint and everything. And that sounds like a pain in the butt. You know? Well, I can't think of anything to do right now. So, and in fact, let me check one thing here. Let me try one thing. Oh, I did it again. try this. Let me just try. I'm going to try one thing here. I'm just going to add this. I want to try a, I don't know. Let's try this. All right, that works. Right? And if I open this up, what do I have here? I've got door and windows here. And if I add a group and do a color selection, what do I get? See, I get this. And I get that over there. So that's why those are happening. Oh, I'm going to have to begin from the beginning, aren't I? To figure that out. Well, you know what? While I think about it, I'm going to do the ground. You know, this is the problem with doing something like this. Let's go back to here. And I'm going to bring back the ground. And I'm just going to work on this for a few minutes. Maybe try and clear my head a bit. Let's do, I'm going to subdivide this a couple times. Like that. And I want to UV map it. Oh, I bet I want to apply the scale and then UV it here. There we go. And then I want to take it into Substance Painter and put some sort of kind of an asphalt on it. Let's take it over there, see if we can do any better with this thing. So this is warehouse exterior ground 01. Let's try that. And I want to just find some sort of a, I don't know, concrete, asphalt, ground. Here we go. I want to save that. Let's call this 3, because I want to come back to that. Okay, so there's that. Let's bake. Not going to be a whole lot there, I do know, but might as well give it all the maps that we can there. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Let's see. Gravel. Concrete. Now let's go take a look out here and see what we can find on the a substance source. I think there's, oh, that's kind of nice. So let's take a look. Cracked, pounded, tarmac, oil. Oh, that's kind of nice. What else do we have? What? No, let's try, where's that? Let's try cracked. Yeah, let's do that. All right. is. Now it needs to be a lot smaller. So let's take the scale up to 10. Ooh, that really is a lot of repeats. We don't want that. That's better. I mean, we're going to be looking at it from there, I think. Still a bit of repeats, but I mean, we're going to be on the ground. Let's take a look at that other one. Let's look at that oil one. Take a look at that. That's pretty good. It's not as pronounced of a repeat, is it? Why don't we go with that? Let's try this. Actually, I'm going to take it up. Let's take it up to 5. And let's try this. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. So I'm going to save this. What do we... Well, let's call this... No, here. Let's create a new folder. And I'll call it warehouse area. There we go. And let's call this asphalt. And let's get it out of here. Let's export the textures. I'm going to change and use my Blender PBR here. There it is. 2048. Let's take it and put it in textures. There we go. And I can put this, I guess I need a new folder, don't I? Oh. No. Oh, I have it here. Here we go. Okay. And export. Okay. Let's go take a look at this. All right. So what let's do is I guess I could use this particular screen layout. I could also use this too. Let's try this. Okay. So let's create a new material. There we go. We'll call this asphalt. And let's see, where is my here we go. Textures. Now it was warehouse area. Here. Okay. Here we go. So here is base color. Put that there. This is metallic. Non-color. Here. This will be rough and normal. Normal map. Color, normal, non-color. There we go. All right, let's go back over here. I don't know. I don't know that I like that. It looks I don't know. It'll be at night, so I'm not sure. Huh. Well, yeah, I'll go ahead and leave it like that for now, but it's not blowing me away, I can tell you that. All right. Now, I'm still kind of upset about this whole thing. And I feel like, you know what? Let me go back. Maybe. Let me take a look at this here. Yeah, see, this is the problem right here. That's it right there. And so we haven't we haven't redone the colors based on the new UV map, right? I mean, we've got new in here, right? And we've got new, but we don't have this. So that is curious how these worked, but that didn't. Let's go back. Let's go back and let's take a look here. I feel like if I export this, you know, I feel like if I export this, then oh, no, I don't know. I don't know. This is interesting. This is interesting. I thought maybe I had it, but I don't think I do yet. I'm going to try again here. Oh, because I grabbed 3 and not 4. Is that the problem? Dear God. Dear God. All right. Is that really the problem? I'm going to save this. Is that really the problem? Oh my God. Don't you hate when this happens? You know? Let's try it. Yeah, it's doing it. I just pulled the wrong one. Dang it. Oh, God. I just pulled the complete wrong one. So here's Warehouse 2. Jeez. So my biggest mistake was just opening the wrong file. That was my big mistake. Wow. All right. That is a humbling freaking experience. So sorry about that. Oh my. All right, let's pick this. Get that on there. I'm going to go back to materials and I'm going to go to metal. And what did I do? I did this one, didn't I? Or this one? Let's do this one. That's a little too dark. Let's do this one. Yeah. Man, I can't believe I did that. Okay, get over it, Darren. Move on. Get over it. It's okay. Jeez, I can't believe I did that. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be warehouse building 2 here. And I'm going to put this, make this 4. Okay. All right. Now I need to put the trim on these guys here. Garage door window trim. Okay. That right there. And for this, I think I want, let's see, black rubber. How about plastic? Plastic, no. Plastic grainy? Sure, why not? Let's try it. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Okay, so we've got a little break in there, but I don't know that that may just be a display issue, because when I bring it around, then it disappears, you know? So hopefully that is a display issue. I wonder if I want to do anything with that brick. Anything else with the brick. Let me try and add a generator. Oh, things have changed. Here we go. Add a generator. And let's pick dripping. Yo. And well, this has gone out of, no, that's still there. What if we take, all right, what if I take rust, drop that in here. See what happens. Anything? No. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to help me any. What I'd like to do, well, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, and I'm going to take these in first before I do anything else. So let's export this out just like we have before here. My blender, and I want to put it somewhere where I know where it is. Textures. This is warehouse 1, warehouse 2. Here we go. In there. Did I? Yeah, that's 2048. That's good. All right. Let's try and put this on. Okay. Yep. There it is. Let's give it a new material. Let's call it warehouse 2. Here we go. And let's get all these guys in here. That's the asphalt. Let's get rid of that. I wondered, why does that look so strange? All right. Warehouse 2, here we go. That looks a little better. Okay. This is the metallic, non-color, and the rough, and the normal. And put this over here. Okay. There we go. Any better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's bring everything back and take a look at it here. Yeah, so we're getting there. Yeah, I don't think we need much more than that. As I said, it's going to be at night. So I think we're getting there. Yeah. All right. Well, that was quite an ordeal to go through with that. As I said, I just opened the wrong file. But what I'm going to do next week, I think, is start working on maybe the police cars. Maybe I'll start on a police car in here, simply because doing building after building after building gets kind of old. So maybe I'll begin working on the police cars and kind of switch off between the car and the buildings. So, all right. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time.